If you are looking for a cheaper desktop PC or laptop replacement, then the MINIX Neo Z83-4 Pro should be on the top of your list. Features Intel Atom X5 Z83-50 Cherry Trail quad-core processor at 144 GHz, 192 GHz, turbo, with 12 EU Intel Graphics HD Graphics 400 at 200, 500 MHz, 2 watts SDP system. 4K streaming is A++. It really brings the characters in the movies to life. I use it in recording and editing videos and it's really responsive. I never had an issue. I have a Blue Yeti mic which so sensitive to sound, so it always catches the fan noise my giant desktop makes. Since it's fanless, my audio is better than ever. Pros 4K UHD display, competitive price, strong wireless AC connectivity, easy to set up, very responsive. Cons: poor VESA mount design, no SSD expansion bay for 2.5 inches. Conclusion: so far I am satisfied of its performance. Windows 8 Pro software alone is $150 here in Amazon, so you know you're getting a great deal. That's enough motivation to dump my old desktop for me. It would've been awesome if it's SSD ready, so you don't have to plug in your external hard drive. ASIN-B0749NR2KJ MINIX Neo Z83-4 Pro, Intel Cherry Trail Fanless Mini PC, Windows 10 Pro, 64-bit, Intel X5 Z83-50/4GB/32GB/dual band Wi-Fi/gigabit Ethernet/dual output/4K. Sold directly by MINIX Technology Limited. This was the second one that we purchased to test for remote access and single web application access. The first one had some OS issues and we decided to return it. The second one also had some similar issues. We reinstalled the OS and installed all the drivers. Then it started to work. The HDMI output only works with some TVs. We tested the HDMI output with older and newer TVs. Some would crash the system with sys error, some would work fine and some would show only a black screen. We purchased HDMI to VGA adapter with audio cable, ASIN-B072196-1F3, and then the system was stable with no issues. Great for remote access. We were not able to use the mini display port, not sure why it would not work with compatible active converters. This little computer is awesome. I use it with my projector for a home theater system. Build quality is superb and everything works properly. It's lightning fast after you get all the drivers and Windows up to date. Don't get me wrong, this isn't a supercomputer, but it certainly does a good job for what it is. If you're planning on running 10+ memory-intensive programs at once, do not buy this computer. I read so many reviews giving this guy bad credit just because they assume they can run every program on the computer at once. The problem, as stated in the title, is pretty minor but can be kind of annoying. This thing ships with a standard 32 GB hard drive which is unremovable. I don't know what they were thinking, but there's not much you can do about it. After updating everything, I had about 4 GB left of space on the main drive. That's pretty ridiculous. But I have a tip that will help get you some extra leg room until you set up an external hard drive. After you update, you'll see a Windows Old folder in your File Explorer. This folder basically contains everything from the previous build of the Windows 10 OS. It stays here for 10 days unless you want to roll back to the previous version. But you can delete it instantly and gain about 16 GB additional free space, which is a lot considering the size of the drive. There's multiple ways to do this. Click the link under this video for more details, reviews and current pricing.